Student, this type of questions are very much important from the examination point of view. In question number 5, there are 10 sub questions, and these questions you have been told these questions are very much important from the examination point of view. And how can we solve this such type of question? Same way, by using the trigonometric identities and relations. And that is why you have been told the knowledge of these trigonometric identities and relation is must, and as well as in some step we are going to use algebraic identities also. Okay, so let us solve this first question. See, our first question, on the left hand part two ratios are there, cosec and cot, but on the right hand side cos ratio is given. So that is why we are going to change the left hand part, that is the trigonometric ratio exists on the left hand part, we are going to change in terms of sine and cos. So let us write the left hand side. LHS cosec theta minus cot theta whole square. This is the left hand side. So cosec, as you know, cosec is the reciprocal of sine. So in place of cosec theta, we are going to write 1 by sine theta. And cot can be expressed in terms of sine and cos. So what is the ratio for cot theta? Cot theta is cos theta by sine theta. Remember, cot theta equal to cos theta by sine theta, but tan theta is sine upon cos. Since here the ratio, trigonometric ratio is cot given, that's why we have written cos upon sine, and whole square keep as it is. Next step, take the LCM here. Sine, see, at denominator place sine theta, so LCM it will be sine theta. Then sine, you need, in this step you need to divide the LCM by denominator. Sine will get cancelled, 1 is left, 1 minus cos theta whole square. Next step, 1 minus cos theta whole square is there, so we will write in this way, cos theta whole square, and sine square, it will become sine square theta. Okay, now see, in this step we are, see, 1 minus cos theta whole square is there, so same term can be expressed in the product form, that is we are going to write 1 minus cos theta 2 times in this way, 1 minus cos theta. We are not going to apply the identity a minus b whole square. We are going to express this whole bracket term in the product form, 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. That is in this way. See, if it is a minus b whole square, so whole square is there, like this, 2a square can be written 2 into 2. So a minus b whole square can be written a minus b again into a minus b. So in this way we have expressed it, since a square sign is there. So here, see, denominator place sine square theta, so sine square theta in this place, trigonometric identity 1 minus cos square theta. See here, we have used this trigonometric identity, sine square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. In this step we have used this identity. Now see, here see, cos square theta 1, if we are putting a square sign here, 1 square, it will be 1, it does not change the meaning of the question. So next step, see, it will become a square minus b square, come to algebraic identity, a square minus b square. As you know, a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b. But see, here a term is 1 and b term is cos. So we are going to apply this identity, this algebraic identity, a square minus b square equal to a minus b, a plus b. Our a term is 1, a plus b, a minus b. And at numerator place 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Now see, here 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta. These two terms exist in the product form, these two also in the product form, so we can cancel 1 minus cos theta from the numerator and denominator. So what is left? 1 minus cos theta at numerator place and 1 plus cos theta at denominator place. So now you can see finally we got this term, and this is the given on the right hand side of the quotient. See, right hand side, this is we got the answer. That means we have proved this trigonometric identities. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. So some question in the same exercise, you are going to get a few questions are there where you need to solve left hand side and right hand side separately. That means on solving, don't think on solving the left hand side, you are going to get what is given on the right hand side. That means a few questions are there in the same exercise. We need to solve left hand part and right hand part separately. Now come to the second question. We are going to solve this second question. See, on the left hand side, cos A 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A by cos A will be equal to 2 sec A. We are going to solve the second question, that is the sub question of question number 5. This is the second question, second sub question. So solution, right left hand side, our left hand side is this cos A by 1 plus sin A plus at numerator place 1 plus sin A by cos A. So see, here we are going to take the LCM directly. That is, what will be the LCM of 1 plus sin A and cos A? Both the term we are going to write in product form. That is 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now see, this is our LCM. Now next step, this is the LCM, and we are going to divide the LCM by the denominator. 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A. These two terms on division, that is when you divide the LCM by this denominator, these two terms will get cancelled. So what is left? Cos A left. Cos A into cos A, it will become cos square A. And the same way, we are again in this step we are going to divide the LCM by this denominator. In that circumstance, cos A will get cancelled. 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A. Remember, 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A. It will become 1 plus sin A whole square. 1 plus sin A whole square. So next, write this cos square A. And now we are going to apply the algebraic identity. We are going to expand this by using the algebraic identity a plus b whole square. As you know the algebraic identity a plus b whole square, a square. Remember our a term for this question, a term is 1 and this is our b term. That is why we are going to apply a plus b whole square. So see, a square plus b square, that is sin square a, plus 2ab, that is 2 into a into b, at denominator part, write the ratio. Whatever the terms exist here, write as it is 1 plus sin A cos A. Now see, next step we are going to write this cos square A and sin square A. These two trigonometric ratio we are going to write together in this way: cos square A plus sin square A, and 1 square, it will be 1, and 2 1s are 2, sin A, that is 2 sin A, by this, it will remain the same, 1 plus sin A cos A. Now see the next step. Okay, in this step we can apply the trigonometric identity, that is cos square A plus sin square A. As you know, cos square A plus sin square A, its value is 1 plus 1 plus 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. In our next step we can add this to 1 plus 1, it will become 2 plus 2 sin A by 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now see, don't think you can add these two. 2 plus 2, don't think it will become 4. Okay, you cannot add these two terms. These two are not like term, because sin A ratio is here and sin A is not here, so we cannot add these two terms. So in our next step we are going to take from the numerator, we are going to take 2 as common. 2 is common between these two terms. So see here, we'll take 2 as common, so 1 in this place 1. Since 2 we have taken as common, so only sin A ratio is left, upon 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now see, you can cancel these two, so what is left? 1 is left. So see, what is left in this step? 2 into 1 by cos A. In this way, see, it should be cos. So as you know, 1 by cos A is sec A, so we got 2 sec A. See, this is same what answer we got, 2 sec A, which is matching with right hand side 2 sec A. So in this way we got the right hand part. We have started our solution with left hand side, and finally we got the right hand side. So this is the solution of question number 2 of main question 5 of exercise 8.4. Now come to the third question. Our third question is, see, on the left hand side, tan theta divided by, or tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta will be equal to 1 plus sec theta into cos sec theta. Sorry, here it should be cos sec theta. So let us start our solution. Write the left hand side. Left hand side of this question is tan theta by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta by 1 minus tan theta. Okay, now for this question in your text, one hint is given there. So what is the hint? Hint is given, write the expression in terms of sine and cos theta. Write the expression in terms of sine and cos. That means we already got the hint for this question. Whatever trigonometric ratio given on the left hand part, we are going to express the same trigonometric ratio which exists on left hand part in terms of sine and cos. So see here, tan theta, as you know, tan theta can be expressed as sin theta by cos theta. See, instead of writing tan theta, I have written sin upon cos, because as you know, tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. So this identity, this relation we applied here. Now see, in place of cot theta, what is the value of cot theta? Cot theta can be expressed as cos theta by sin theta. So in place of cot theta, we are going to write cos upon sin by 1 minus in place of cot, we are going to write cos theta by sin theta, plus again see, cot theta is here, so we can write cos theta by sin theta, 1 minus in place of tan theta, we can write sin theta by cos theta. Now see, in the next step, write the numerator as it is, sin theta by cos theta then we draw 1 here, take LCM, 1 and sin theta LCM, it will be sin theta. Okay, now see, on dividing the LCM by this denominator, you will get sin theta into 1 sin theta, minus on dividing again the LCM by this denominator, sin will get cancelled, what is left? Cos theta is left, plus in the same way here also we are going to take the LCM of 1 and cos theta, it will be cos theta into 1 cos theta, minus cos will get cancelled, so what is left? Sin theta, and at numerator place cos upon sin, cos theta upon sin theta. Now next step, see, two fractions number, that is, this is fractional, it is written in fraction form. Fractional, when a fractional number is divided by another fractional number, so we can express, see, fractional number divided by a fractional number, so in that case we can remove the division sign with multiplication. In this way, see, if it is like this, a by b divided by c by d, so in next step, see, this represent division sign, this is a fractional number is divided by a fractional number, so a by b, in place of division sign, if you are changing division sign into multiplication, then denominator fraction will get reversed, that is, you will have to write in reciprocal form, that is d by c, isn't it? So we are going to express this term same in this way. So see, write the numerator as it is, see, a by b sin theta by cos theta into, now see, earlier it was given in division form, we have changed the sign, we are going to express the same in multiplication, in product form, so make it reciprocal of this fraction, so sin theta we are going to write up at numerator place divided by sin theta minus cos theta, plus here also same, so since I have written here, let me write here, this I am going to write here, so see here, cos theta by sin theta, I have written this into, make it reciprocal, cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta. Okay, in the next step we are going to multiply sine into sine, it will become sine square theta Now see, cos into this term, so we can write in this way: cos theta, put bracket sign, sin theta minus cos theta. See, plus sign is here. Now see, cos into cos, it will become cos square theta by this sin theta, this into this sin theta, that is cos theta minus sin theta. Again, in this step we need to take the LCM of these two denominators. We are going to take the LCM of these two denominators, but before that, see the term in the bracket here. See, before the bracket cos and sin theta, no problem, we can write in the product form while taking the LCM, that is LCM of these two, it will become sin theta into cos theta, but at least bracket term should be same, so it will become easy for us to take the LCM. Here see how it exists: sin theta minus cos, sin is first minus cos, sin is positive, cos is negative. Here see, cos is positive, sin is negative. So we are going to change this in the same way, in this form. We are going to make here, see here, sin positive, but here sin negative. Here cos is negative, but here cos is positive. So one more step is required. We are going to write this term as it is: sin square theta cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. But see, here we are going to make sin positive in this way. Write as it is: sin theta, make it positive, sin theta, see, it becomes positive. Cos theta, it should be negative, make it negative, minus cos theta. That means what we did here, we have changed the trigonometric ratio sign which exists within the bracket. So if you are changing the sign, see, don't forget to write here minus sign, because you have changed the sign of these two ratio. So this and plus. Now see, plus minus as a whole, it will become minus. So directly we can write here minus sign, then no need of showing this sign. I hope you have understood. When you are changing the sign, the terms which is given in bracket, you will have to write minus sign here. Okay, why we have changed? Now see, these two bracket terms exist in the same form, so we can easily take the LCM. First, we are going to take the LCM of the term which exists outside the bracket. Here sin theta, here cos theta. So LCM, it will be sin theta cos theta, sin theta into cos theta. And since two brackets are same, terms of these two brackets are same, so write as it is: sin theta minus cos theta. This will be the LCM. Now see, again in this step, LCM we need to divide by this denominator. On division of LCM by this denominator, cos will get cancelled, and sin theta minus cos theta, this term will get cancelled with this. So what is left here? Sin theta into sin square, it will become sin cube theta minus sin. Now see, this term I forgot to write here, cos square theta. Again, the LCM we are going to divide by this denominator. In that case, sin theta and sin theta will get cancelled. Okay, and sin theta minus cos theta will get cancelled with this. So what is left here? Cos theta into cos square theta, it will become cos cube theta. Now see, in the next step we are going to apply the algebraic identity. That is, see, at numerator place sin cube theta cos cube theta, that means it exists in this form: a cube minus b cube. So as you know, what is the formula for, what is the algebraic identity for a cube minus b cube? Let me write here for your convenience: a cube minus b cube. A minus b in the first bracket, and in the next bracket a square plus ab plus b square. This identity, this is the identity for algebraic identity for a cube minus b cube. You already got in class 9. So we are going to express these two terms which exist in a cube minus b cube by using this identity. So see, in first bracket a minus b, that is, this is our a term, a cube minus b cube. Write in this form: a minus b, that is sine theta minus cos theta. See, we have expressed in this way. In the next bracket, a square plus ab. What is a term? Sine theta. A square, that is sine square theta, then plus ab, that is a term is sine and b term is cos, so sine theta into cos theta, plus b square, that is cos square theta. Okay, divided by this sine theta cos theta sine theta minus cos theta. Now see, sine theta minus cos theta can be cancelled with this. So what is left here? Sine square theta plus sine theta into cos theta plus cos square theta. At the numerator place, this term is left. So see, sine square theta. In this step, we are going to write this square. These two ratios exist in a square form: sine square theta, cos square theta. As you know the identity, sine square a plus cos square a, it will become 1. So we are going to write these two ratios together. Sine square theta I have written. Next, cos square theta. Okay, we have written these two ratios together. Next, plus sine theta cos theta by sine theta into cos theta. Now see, in this step, okay, as you know the trigonometric identity sine square theta plus cos square theta, its value is 1. So in this place we are going to write 1 plus sine theta cos theta by sine theta into cos theta. Next step, okay, two terms are there at numerator place: 1 plus sine theta cos theta, whole thing divided by sine theta cos theta. So we are going to split this term. How can you split? This is the LCM, so write 1 by LCM, 1 by sine theta cos theta plus second term by LCM in this way, sine theta cos theta by our LCM is sine theta cos theta. I hope you have understood this. See what we did, we have expressed, we have splitted the term in this way. See, in this way, suppose a by b, this is LCM, 1 plus suppose something CD. So we can split this whole term in two parts. See, 1 by this AB, this 1 by AB plus sign is here, then this term by this, CD by AB. In this way we have splitted these two. 1 by sin theta cos theta, again plus sign, sin theta cos theta by sin theta cos theta. See, so if you are doing so, these two terms, numerator and denominator, both are matching, it will get cancelled, one is left here. So see, here 1 by sin theta, what is here? 1 by sin theta, 1 by sin theta into, again you can write 1 by cos theta. We are splitting this term in this way, 1 by sin theta, 1 by cos theta. That means when you multiply numerator with numerator, 1 1 ja, it will remain 1, and sin theta cos theta, you will get the same. So plus, next we got how much? 1. Now see, 1 by sin theta, as you know, 1 by sin theta is cosec theta, into 1 by cosec theta, sec theta, plus 1. See, we got the same term which is given on the right hand side of the quotient. This is the term here, it is matching with the right hand part of the quotient. See, the right hand part of the quotient, 1 plus sec theta cos theta, 1 plus